Did you see the picture of that guy laying down next to the new dinosaur bone they found, which apparently is now officially the longest and heaviest dinosaur ever found? Or, the remains, obviously. It's not alive. That'd be pretty crazy. But from what I understand, it was 120. Oh, no. 40 meters in length and 80 tons in weight. That's huge. That's two semi trailers, or end to end, or what was the other example? 14 African elephants in weight. So it's a big one. I wonder if they'll throw that in Jurassic Park now. Jurassic World. I'm sorry. When does that come out? I hope it's soon. If it isn't, I'll be upset. Very, very upset. Be interesting to experience what happened in Jurassic. Well, not the events of Jurassic Park, but the it's fireworks. But to actually stand or see a dinosaur. I'm not saying obviously that's possible or whatever, but I'd love to be able to just blip back to their time, anywhere in their timeline, because obviously they change, and there's the Mesozoic and Jurassic and da 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 da. Well, I just think it'd be neat to just stand there in the middle of it all and just see what it really looked like. For some reason in my head, the skies are always red. I don't know why. Whenever I think of dinosaurs, the sky is always red. Isn't that weird? And there's always volcanoes around and jungles. That's what I think about. I mean, I might be wrong. Maybe maybe it was exactly how it is now without all the buildings and maybe they were building the streets. Who knows? I do know that it would be fun to see, because it was probably just like it is now, but dinosaurs. It's so weird. It's still kind of light out. It's getting dark, but it's 8:38. That's what I love about summer, is those late light nights. Each season does hold a certain special place for me. With summer, it's those late nights where, especially when it's a cool day, I mowed the whole lawn. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about my day. 2 minutes and 43 seconds in. Let me do the seasons. And then fall, by far, is probably, especially in New England, when you get a good fall, that's my favorite season. Just the foliage, the ability to leave the house without a jacket, but a sweater, in jeans and stuff. I love that feeling. And I know that, obviously it's a very popular time of year because of the holidays and stuff, but anywhere from, back to school until New Year's is such a fun time, I think, in New England, no matter how bad the snow is or whatever. Winter, obviously, if you get snow, I enjoy snow a lot. I don't ski, I don't snowboard, I don't ski mobile or anything like that, but I just love sitting there and watching it accumulate on the ground and get higher and higher, and you're I'm still a kid when it comes to snow. Absolutely. I love that. That's what I love about winter. That's the only thing, because fuck the cold. And then spring, is just great weather. I bust out the shorts. The very first day I can wear shorts until the last day that I can't wear shorts. I pretty much wear them every day in a row. Not the same pair of shorts, but over the course of the summer, I refuse to go back. When I've made that commitment, look at this. This is kind of neat. Then I'll tell you about my day, and we'll get to this in a moment. So I got up this morning. I knew Carol had a charity event thing that she was going to. So I wanted to get a few groceries before she left and mow the lawn, because it was 60 degrees when I first got up. I was oh my god, it's so beautiful out right now. So I don't know what I'm doing. So I went, and Carol had already got gas yesterday, which was awesome. So I just went out there and did it, and it was a long one because usually you may do this too. Like in my yard, I've got a big yard to mow, and I've got a powered mower, so it's a variable speed engine. But I don't have a ride on, and I've got some big hills, some dangerous hills for mowing too. So sometimes the certain areas of the lawn just don't grow. There's like different types of grass all over this yard. The backyard is like lying down on a mattress. It's so soft. Well, not soft, but it's cushiony. Like it holds your weight, so you can lie down on it. And it's like even if you put a blanket down first or something. But the rest of the yard is just your typical grass with weeds mixed in. So I've mowed. Sometimes you mow regions. Like, well, people driving by can only see this, so I'll mow this. I've been known to do that. Like the backyard doesn't grow as bad either for some reason. I don't know why. The sun comes up right over the house and casts light. You know, I don't know. It's all science. So I did that. That took a while. I was pretty beat down after that. As it is, my feet have been a wreck from all the sandals I have. I've got to find a good, really good pair of sandals for my feet because I walk a lot and my little piggies. No, not that bad. But the problem is, I can't. I could do insoles, but I have sandals, so it would look completely insane. Look at that guy. He's got insoles in his sandals. Yeah, exactly. Came home. Wait a minute, I'm already home. Finished mowing the lawn, took a shower. And then Carol left shortly thereafterwards. Then I think I uploaded videos. I was trying to do something with one of the other videos. So I came in here for a little while the kids were eating and stuff. And then I ran out to get paving stones because I wanted to do a path from the driveway to our walkway, only because there are a lot of poisonous snakes. Well, not a lot, but there are poisonous snakes. I've seen them on the street several times. So that being said, like I want, even if the lawn, even if the lawn does get a little out of control, like there'll always be a clear walking space that you can see if there's something there. Like our lawn was so bad. It's just been the amount of rain and sun that we've been getting. It's just constant, like tons of rain, tons of sun, and everything just grows like out of control here. Every year this happens, but this year, these last 2 weeks were insane. Like, it was about a week and a half since I'd mowed the lawn. No, it might have been 2 weeks. But normally I don't have to do it more than every 2 weeks. This was like, it should have been done a week earlier. And thankfully I've got a pretty good mower, so it took just about everything down. I did have to raise the wheels up like 2 notches though in the front and the back because it kept just getting caught. So I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to just raise it up and I'll do it again another day. It's good exercise. I love that. It's the only exercise I probably get right now in my life. I should just do it every day. Well, although the gas would be a little expensive. I could just go out there and push the mower around. Oh, that would suck, because then you don't have to mow it. You like my shirt? It's the Thundercats. I like the Thundercats. The new Thundercats was really good. It got canceled. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it was kind of corny, but it was just as good as the old one, just for its time. They were just dressed a little bit better in this new one, I think. Boko Haram threatens all of Western Africa. World leaders. Jeez. I wonder how big that organization is, because I'd never heard of them before. Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of those out there, but like, how big are they? Is it like 20 guys, or is it like, well, it's probably not 20, but you know what I mean. I like when the news days aren't super duper depressing. They're always a little depressing. There's never, oh, here we go, another case of the MERS in Illinois. Crazy, man. Wildfires in San Diego, that sucks. I'd love to live there too. But that scares the shit out of me. I don't want to deal with that. I don't know. I need seasons, I think. Although I feel like there's something in California. I don't know. Fenway Park fan plummets down elevator shaft. Dang. that was a good time. You know, I got that done. Anywho, sorry about that. And then I took the boys outside and we played for a while. Then I did the paving stones, which I still need like 3 more apparently. Actually, I'd like to do a double side by side, which means I'd need another 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 11 more. You ever have to dig like a hole anywhere near where there was a tree once? I started doing my fire pit in the worst spot. I didn't realize there was a whole root system underneath where I started doing it, because it would have been a lot more level. It would have been bigger. So it's kind of heartbreaking. Although I think I'm going to tear it up and redo it this summer. I'll figure out a way. I don't know how. It's always just fun. Like on nights like this, it'd be perfect for sitting out there. Maybe when Carol comes down, I can talk her into sitting out there. Oh, we don't have baby monitors anymore. That's a funny thing. Baby monitors. Man. Anywho, okay. Sorry, let me wrap this up real quick. I ended up going to one Goodwill, and I found... I don't know if I want to show you the box. No, I'm going to show you what's in the box first, because I think the box is even better. I always find jewelry, like, it's not usually costume stuff, but it's stuff that I think Carol will like. I found this today. It was very kind of antique-y looking, and it's all greens that she likes. It's hard to tell in this light, but it is. They look orange, but they're not. And it was only, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how much it was. It was dirt cheap. But, I don't know. Like, I think it's always better to have stuff like that. I hate having expensive things that I'm afraid to lose, like jewelry. I don't know. So then I went to Walmart to get something else I forgot to get my mother something she had asked me to pick up for her. So I went back there and I got that. But of course I'm that close to the other Goodwill that I'm like, I'll just walk over there. I'll park in the middle and I'll walk over. A little more exercise. A few more steps. I got lucky at the other one. Maybe I'll get lucky here. So they're actually... What do you think? Should I buy a Sega Saturn with only one controller and the cord to hook it up to the TV, but not the power cord? But the power cord is a generic one. I don't know if it works or not, but it's $6. I'm thinking I want to get it just for the hell of it. $6 is a gamble. Like, usually my gambling, I try to keep it under $5. But it's only $6. And if it works, that would be pretty cool. But I'd have to do some leg work to actually get all the stuff I need. I still need to go to that retro video game store in town, in the Tizzy. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. I don't know. They're probably not open tomorrow. Then I found this little box. Looks like an owl, kind of. It's all hand done. It looks like it's some kind of wood or bone that they used. There's no, like, inscription or anything on it that I can find. But it seems like all natural materials, like I don't... Well, I mean, you know, the metal was obviously forged or whatever, but... And it's got a little bit of a velvet lining on the inside that I don't think... Well, it might be original. I don't know. But it's a cool-ass box. And for 50 cents, anybody who wouldn't buy that... If you ever see something like that, teeny little boxes. I love teeny little boxes. This is a pure find. 50 cents for this, like... I would, like, cut a finger off for this. No. Maybe not that extreme, but I really like these little boxes. I don't know why. I don't use them for anything. I could put little things in there, I guess. Store. Boy, I've kept you guys on this one, huh? 14 minutes. Sorry. I just can't get over this thing. I just think it's fantastic. I love little trinkly, like this kind of stuff. That's kind of practical, but miniaturized. Like, you could still put stuff in here. Like I put the necklace to give her in here. However, I mean, if you have rings, like I could put all my rings. Where the hell are my rings? In here at night. Carol, the one thing she does with her rings that drives me crazy, she just leaves them on like the back of the toilet or right on the sink that we don't even have a stopper in right now. I'm like, oh my god, like maybe I'm just a freak like that, but I can't deal with that. I'm like, no, I gotta move him. Like, I would take one vibration or a cat jumping up on the sink, which he does all the time, and he'd knock him right down, gone, boom. I don't know, they mean a lot to her, so like, I don't know. I just can't leave my shit around like that. So I got to see the makeup job of the alien I helped design. It looks pretty good. They made a few changes which I agreed with completely. Like, not like it's my say, like it's my movie, but they changed the hair from darker blue with a light blue face to more of a black wig, a shorter wig. I think it makes a little bit more sense that way too, just because the blue on blue looked cool, but it almost looked like overdone. But this new way that they did it. And the makeup, I think the base coat was a little too light, but this is what the whole reason for this was this was basically a dry run to see how everything was going to look, and especially just to capture a little bit on camera to see, and maybe even use some of that, I think, for their Kickstarter fund. The name of the movie is Time... Oh, God, why can't I remember it? I know why. I'm old. I came out of Walmart today. This is embarrassing. Well, not embarrassing. It's kind of funny. Shit, I can't remember what I was just going to look up. I came out the wrong exit. I don't know why. I don't normally go to the other end of the store if I don't need to. Maybe all the registers were backed up. And I'm like, I cross the street and I'm looking back and forth. Finally, this old guy, not old guy, I mean, I don't want to say he was super old, but probably is like mid to late 60s. Said, did you forget where you parked? I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Yes. He's just like, it happens to the best of us. He walked off, and I was like, oh man. I don't know if that was my fault or not. I was going to tell you something and show you something, look something up. Dang, I'm really sorry. I'll check it, and I'll do it on the next video. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Alright, I'll let you guys go. If I can think of what it was, or if it was that important, then I'll do another one of these tonight. Carol's still up with the boys, I think. It's only been about 40 minutes, so that's understandable. They should be exhausted, though. I wore those boys into the ground today. Like, they were running around and throwing balls and hitting balls and going up and down the hill and picking stuff up and destroying bushes with their fake swords and helping me fill in the dirt for the pavers that I did to the driveway. And I'm not saying we don't get out and do that stuff all the time, but just not that much in one day. Like, I thought for sure they would just fall asleep on their own tonight. If you know what I'm talking about. Okay, sorry. This is 18 minutes. I'm sorry. I'll never do this again. If I do, then I'm a poo, and I will go into your shoe. Let's go to the zoo. Bye. You guys have a good night.